Each November, thousands of young people converge on schoolies festivities. After 13 years of education and schedules, these young school leavers are ready to let their hair down and celebrate. It is here amongst alcohol-fueled celebrations that this young generation often find themselves in need of a good mate by their side. Red Frogs are that mate, and it's been that way since 1997. Spanning nationwide and now internationally with 17 annual events in 14 locations, over 70,000 young school leavers partake in one of Australia's highest profile events known as Schoolies Week. As the schooling year draws to a close, our Red Frog teams saturate over 300 high schools, touching base with graduating seniors before they head out on the end-of-year celebrations. We want the schoolies to know who we are and let them know that no matter what issues they may face, Red Frogs are there for them, a familiar face they can trust.
It feels really great to know that in a week that can be so crazy, there's Red Frogs there for you that can I don't know, do the simplest things like walk you down the street at home, or even if you're just walking down with a couple of girls, you can just see the Red Frogs and just know that if you need them, they'll be there for you no matter what. And that's all they're here for, just to look after us. Because I don't know, that's a really special feeling to feel that 800 people or whatever took a week out of their lives to care for us. It's a really great feeling.
With all the colour and excitement the festivities have to offer, these youth can at times forget about the dangers and pitfalls associated with partying at that intensity. This is a week where this young generation could be confronted with anything from physical or sexual assault to substance abuse or suicidal thoughts. And if this happens, it's reassuring for the school leavers and their parents to know that the Frogs are right there.
I don't think schoolies would be what it is without Red Frogs. You seriously see them walking around everywhere. They just, make it fun. They're up on stage singing, dancing, having fun with everyone. You walk past them, they all say hi. They're all really nice, and they just help out so much.
I reckon they're excellent because they're always there. They answer the phone straight away and they come to you as soon as possible, and they do anything for anyone here. It's ridiculous.
During Schoolies Week, police and ambulance services face increased pressure, and Red Frogs are there to directly offer support to them. Contributing over 1,500 volunteers, Red Frogs provide over 110,000 volunteer hours. The Red Frog hotline answers over 10,000 calls during this time, dealing with anything from walk homes, alcohol abuse, or even dangerously low supplies of toilet paper. Red Frogs also offer a selection of alcohol-free alternative events that the schoolies can enjoy and remember in the morning.
Over the past years, we've seen the Red Frog support grow, and it's been outstanding. This year, again, record-breaking low arrests for schoolies, and I attribute that to the response that's been set up by all the emergency services, but in particular the volunteers. And I think the Red Frogs can take a great accolade in the work they've done to reduce those figures. I know that you have a lot of good supporters and sponsors, and there's never enough when you're a volunteer organisation. So I would say that the Red Frogs is one of those organisations that I'd be proud to support and help to deliver the services they do.
From handing out Alan's Red Frogs Alive lollies by the ton to cooking up a feed of pancakes for a mass of hungry schoolies, Red Frogs are able to input directly into these young lives, connect with them on a real level, and set them up to make positive decisions that could impact their futures.
I think it's so important that people keep sewing into Red Frogs because it's sewing into the safeguarding of these schoolies. If they're not here, if that finances are coming in for us, we can't go out and serve, and that leaves all these schoolies abandoned. It leaves them alone. It leaves them in a vulnerable state where they make poor decisions, momentary decisions that can have a lifetime of effect. So I think it's vitally important that the people are there supporting this and allowing this to keep happening so we can safeguard this next generation.